It's CreezOn. Welcome to the U Army. This is my first video. This is our first video for those watching. The U Army is a place for those who are striving to be masters of self, masters of truth, warriors of truth. You know what I'm saying? Let's kickstart the community. You get me? I'm excited to start this journey. But today I want to talk about how to actually stay disciplined, because there's so many, videos that talk about self-improvement, but it's like, can we just get to the point? Do you know what I mean? And I think even though I'm making a video about self-improvement, I think I'm a living example whereby I could show you guys how I do my things. You get me? Because I'm a martial art, I'm a musician and a martial artist. So obviously the way I structure my time to be able to, be good in these realms, and obviously in these realms there's obviously subcategorical things that you have to divide your time into to kind of remain disciplined. So I want to show you guys how I remain disciplined and consistent, mainly in what I do. So firstly, the first thing I do, and it's the most important, I write things down. So if I say I'm about to do something, even if someone asks me for a favor, I write it down. I have an app called Habitka, and to be fair, you don't need it, but it just feels rewarding when you press like the done thing, because it gives you XP. Essentially, it's an app, where it's like it turns your life into an RPG game. So the more tasks you set for yourself and you complete, the further you level up, and then you get different you don't need that. But what I'm basically saying is, write things down, bro. Just write it down. Then you can't forget, bro. And if obviously it will become natural when you start to do it more, because you'll obviously check your notes. So obviously what I'm saying is, write things down. Number 2 is kind of equally important, but it's learning to communicate. Along your journey of whatever you're doing, you will be with other people in the network. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And they will be an essential part of your growth. So you have to learn to communicate effectively. If you can't make it, tell them you can't make it, and tell them why. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's not over explaining, it's just being clear. You have to maintain clarity and create clarity. If you're working with people, if you didn't reply to their message and it was an important message, explain why you didn't. So that means everyone is on the same page. They can't say nothing to you now, because they know that you've communicated what you need to communicate. You've done your part. Do you know what I mean? So communicate effectively. You get me? And number 3 is take responsibility, bro. You see what I'm talking about right now? It's transferable. So whatever you do, you can use this for whatever you do. Do you get me? I'm just saying, be responsible in any realm you're in, because that will allow you to actually take accountability for yourself. Be an actual man, bro. Like, obviously, if there's women watching as well, be a woman. Just be a real person. Just be a realist. Everyone wants to talk about being real, but when it comes to being real, because it takes accountability, responsibility, and reflection, no one ain't trying to be real. So be real by taking responsibility. If you didn't do what you said you're gonna do, be real with yourself. You know what? I failed. Do you get me? Okay, you don't have to say you failed, but you can just say, you know what, I didn't do what I needed to do, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to try again. Just keep trying. Don't give up. Do you know what I mean? Because that vibration you put yourself into when you're like, I'll give up, it makes it harder to come back up. Do you know what I'm trying to say? To rise back up. When you actually take responsibility and you're like, you know what, okay, I'll admit it. I failed, but I'm going to try again. That's the attitude you need. It's about the vibration you put yourself in. You understand? So they're the main 3 things that you need to remain disciplined. Once again, me as a multidisciplinary artist, obviously I love my music, I love my martial arts. There's many subcategories within these crafts in it. Like, for example, with music, I'm an artist, which consists of rapping, singing, songwriting. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm a producer, so I'm producing probably the beat that's in the background right now. I produced. I'm an engineer, so I mix and master the vocals. That's took a lot of time. Do you know what I'm trying to say? To get to a good level in these crafts. But I've had to organize and structure my time in order to be able to do all of these things alongside each other. So it is possible to do lots of things at the same time. You just have to be disciplined enough to structure your time by writing things down. You know what I'm trying to say? and doing them. Do you know what I'm saying? For me, I do schedule my time like, oh, I'm doing this at this time, doing this. But you know what I really do? I just write things down and I do them. Like, it's not that hard. Do you know what I'm saying? So I just say, keep to your word, do what you say you're gonna do, and you can get everything done. I set alarms like, okay, train, work out at 12, like do something else at 3, like, you know, record a song at 5. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's how I do it. So it's like my phone goes off whenever I'm supposed to be doing something. And if I'm out or something and I can't do it, I don't stress. Do you know what I mean? Because I'll do it anyway. Because I'm in the rotation and the motion already of usually doing what I need to do. I'm not too hard on myself when I can't, but I know I will get it done. You know what I'm trying to say? Sooner than later. Plus, I forgot to mention, for the past 4 months, I've been doing daily workout challenges, which keep me accountable. So I make sure I just post them on my Instagram stories, or my private Instagram stories, when I feel like I ain't trying to post out my main. Peace.